finals of that tournament. Got 7th at an MSM in December 15th to be specific. Only losing to Apollo Kage and 8-Bit Man.
I mean, yeah, like you kind of, that's kind of like the lose to first and second to get 7th. Like, oh, well, like
that sucks.
Shit.
Yeah. like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's kind of bad bracket luck, and sometimes that happens. Yeah. Not all of us can be Bankai. Shout out to Bankai.
True. Shout out to Bankai. Anyway, guys, grand finals here at Fusion.exe number 61.
Oh, God.
And we're starting off strong with a Kamikaze.
Oh, no.
From Rivers. Rivers, the break definitely did not do him any wrongdoing.
And this is why you save your jump, everybody.
This is why you save your jump, everybody.
PSA, especially for Chrom players, save your jump. You really do need it.
Yeah. Actually, PSA for any character with a bad recovery, to be honest with you, too.
Yeah. Oh, he gave him the air dodge, but was just he pulled the trigger too soon. It's hard. It's hard to make a comeback like that. Make a comeback from a stock 1 like that, but you know, Gummy has put himself in a pretty solid spot. It just finding the kill always manages to be the trick that he has, especially against Rivers, because Rivers does not give him the ability to do some of the basic Chrom stuff. Like, he's not gonna easily land just like a jab bear.
Yeah.
Like, that's not exactly on the table, but we do see some of the counter adaptations coming through.
Yep. He
overshooting.
read the wave dash with an overshoot. Yep, as you said. I should just let you speak because you know everything.
No. Please continue.
Yeah. Well, if we say the same thing, that means we're both right.
True. This is not wrong. We can both be correct. It's crazy.
We can both be correct. Now, I have a question about...
and he was correct throughout that F smash. What's your question?
Okay, so you know how there's like cherry blossom petals sometimes on the stage?
Yes.
Literally, where do they come from?
Are they cherry blossoms? I thought they were confetti.
Well, no, there is confetti in between stocks, but I guarantee you those are cherry blossom petals.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, aesthetic.
True. What if there's like a cherry blossom island directly below the battlefield island?
I mean, there's plenty of islands in the back all around. Maybe they're importing them from over there.
It would have to be like really windy though, for them to get all the way.
You are in the middle of the air, so probably a lot of wind up here.
Yeah,
maybe.
You know, fair enough. I agree. But like, look at all that background detail. Why can't we go there? I don't want to go to those places. That's back
you see that mountain? You can go there.
Fly there. Yeah.
Anyway, Rivers takes that. I mean, apologies for our bullshit. I mean, it's really interesting to watch Dittos in this game, because especially as someone that's not really a fan of playing Dittos.
Right. Look, at the end of the day, we're the best bullshitters in the business. Can't do no better. You can, however, do a whole lot worse, and that's not us.
And you could, in fact, subscribe. That's what you could do.
You could, in fact, subscribe with Prime Gaming.
Could. If you got an Amazon Prime, you could just click that.
And all of a sudden, there's money. What are we doing?
Waiting for the second round to start, of which it has, as Gummy reaches into his left pocket this time, not the right, and looking at his Mii Swordfighter as a means of potentially counting Rivers' Chrom with his own Chrom.
Good question. Or why don't we call it Cree? Because it's Chrom, but he's a Mii.
Cree?
Cree.
Okay, that fits. I like it.
Yeah. But I was just wondering if this is the same Cree that we saw earlier, or if he's like a different down B.
It looks like it's the same,
yeah,
at least from the up B. And Reversal Slash has a lot more. It's not as like useful because you can't reflect projectiles. You can still use it like a Mario cape, and that is has its own utility outside of reflecting projectiles. So why not with Kree?
If you get a really good read on the soaring slash, if you hit one of those, that might not be too bad. Oh, it also stalls. Okay, so you know, fair enough.
The utility, and I don't usually see moves like what is it? It's like power thrust, the one of the other downbeats. Oh.
Uh-oh. No. Ouch! That hurts. He died at 0.
Yep.
He's doing it again. No.
No. He committed to too many fairs.
Well, you know, whose fault is that?
I think he had to have in order to get damage, because if he committed to the up B, then he would have landed on stage. So he just took him off stage and could have set up a ledge trap, which Chrom is also very good at.
I once had somebody in bracket, after I beat their brawler, say, "Hey, can I go make a me gunner real quick?"
Yeah, I guess, dude.
I was like, "You have 2 minutes. Go." Oh, that was a wave dash forward smash.
He'd called out 2 wave dashes twice, 2 wave dashes prior. He really making sure you can overextend. The first time was with Nair, the second time forward air. Like he was really scouting out that option. But man, like it's Chrom's air dodge is just so good, and he can really make use of the reach he has by just gaining that much distance. And doesn't have to worry about any sweet spot shenanigans because that sword is balanced.
True, and he can cover that spot behind him too.
Yeah, he can.
Sure can.
He sure can. 2-0 in a blink of an eye. I don't know if we're gonna see. I don't even know what we're gonna see at this point. We're like, Gummy is gonna have to reach into his.
All of more.
Gummy could reach into his bag of tricks and pull out something crazy.
Pull out the random. Do the random.
Or he treats this like, hey, I'm playing grand finals against. Like, it could be a 3-0 right away. So why don't I just go with my best character, which is his Chrom, and even if I'm not learning even if I'm not automatically winning, I'm at least learning something. Because and he's not to say he's not approaching the game to win. Of course he's doing that, but you're getting experience with one of the best Chroms with your own Chrom.
True, but I don't think Gummy's about that. I think Gummy wants the dub here, and he is going for the Daisy Monkey. This is what happens in an alternate timeline where, you know, we're not going to discuss that. Okay, but there's the power thrust, though.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that was a combo he hit in game 1 that he tried to replicate. Different me Swordfighter. Oh man, what's that? What's that other one? Because the power thrust is the yellow one. What's that's down B. What's the other one? I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, Nova Strike.
Nova Strike. Why are these named that?
That's definitely not what it's called. That was just a wild guess. But Rever's gonna be taking the first stock. So yeah, it's definitely not Chakram. Oh, good combo though from Gummy. That was probably like 40% there.
Oh, okay. So we haven't seen the neutral special yet, but the stab.
We have seen the neutral special.
We have? Oh, it's Gale. Oh, okay, it's Gale.
Yeah, it's Gale.
Okay, so it's Gale Strike for the neutral special, but it's Gale Stab for the side special.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gummy has the lead right now though with this new set he pulled out.
Yeah, it's
working. Oh, and he also has power thrust.
Yeah, he's got just the
and Stone Scabbard. Okay.
Okay, so a very interesting lineup, which is much more about just dashing in and staying in. It's kind of like a me Swordfighter equivalent of Chrom's tempo. He picked a much more up-tempo me Swordfighter.
That's
which
probably why he's a monkey.
Could be.
Ouch. He lived though. Oh,
he's still living.
Yeah, he is. Stone Scabbard. Why is it called Stone Scabbard?
because he's impaling his sword into the ground like sheathing it into the scabbard. Like Excalibur.
What if it's just a bad translation though? Ooh! He wasn't ready for that one.
Get off of me. Get me out of this corner.
So, it seems like Power Thrust is faster and longer than Gale Stab.
I have the page open.
Yes.
Let's see. Reversal. Power Thrust is frame 14, while Gale Stab is frame 2, but you can charge it.
Oh, okay.
Of which getting to full charge is frame 9.
Whoa, wait, that's super soon, actually.
I think. I mean, according if I'm doing this right.
I don't know. It just seemed like
Oh wait, hold on.
Sooner. But
so it's a 2-frame startup from charge release. So
yeah.
He starts charging, and then in 2 frames it comes out once you release the charge. But hey, either way, this ridiculous face aside.
What is that?
I'm not even gonna think about it.
It's a monkey with daisy hair and pink glasses.
Yep,
and
it is.
red eyes.
When in doubt, return to monk.
When in doubt, return to monk, and it actually succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the different theory.
Wait.
At very least.
But will Rivers return to monk?
Oh my God, is he gonna go to? If he
Please.
goes Diddy, he could.
Please.
He could.
If he goes Diddy, I'll be very happy. Will he return to monk? That is the question.
Will he go monkey? Is it Monkey Mondays for the remaining half an hour that it is Monday?
True.
No,
it is not. But it is for Gummy.
Yeah.
And if I don't see a bunch of people rooting for Gummy since he pulled out the monkey, I'm gonna be very disappointed. So cheer on your respective guy, people.
Yeah. Let's see some hype in the chat. This could be very much the final game of the day.
Yes, and it could be a Rivers dub, or
eventually
Gummy could get the reset, and we'll be here for another like half an hour, which is more Smash, which is a good thing. Come on, baby. Where's your sense of wonder? So anyway, it's looking like we're going to be having the graphic up for a little bit. Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Punch that wall. Split second later, the up air is going to connect. And now Riddles. Don't know why I said Riddles. Rivers.
Yeah, wrong R.
Gonna be trying to deal with the tempo from Gummy's monkey. It seems like he's struggling with it too.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique way to go about playing against Chrom. And not in the sense that it's, or at the very least playing against Rivers' Chrom. Because Rivers' Chrom is all about like getting your face, playing advantage. And what Gummy's, the extra amount of like distance that Gummy can cover with these specials offensively has been really key in making him able to outspace Rivers' Chrom and just outspace Rivers in general, and that's been kind of huge.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, this has made me Swordfighter's burst range a lot bigger than Chrom's, who is a character with an insanely good burst range. So you're keeping yourself safe from a distance as well by sticking with this, and then just doing something completely different to get in than you normally would as with this character.
He air dodges right through. Oh, he hasn't landed a hit in quite a while since Rivers got that initial starter.
Yep. Oh, but he's gonna get that down tilt.
Yeah,
he's gonna force a jump, but a good air dodge from Rivers to avoid that up tilt as well. Not gonna get the Jair, but he is gonna do a little make believe not a bread and butter combo, more like a garlic bread combo. That was a saucy one.
Yeah, that's a little bit custom, a little bit experimental, but it looked absolutely practiced. That'll end Rivers on his second, and now we got ourselves a final stock on this game 4.
Yep. And it seems like Rivers has finally figured out what Gummy wanted to do here with this move, and is starting to exploit it just by, you know what? I'm just gonna keep playing how I've been playing. You know, the shock of having a complete mix-up has kind of worn off at this point, and Riddles, what the hell is Riddles doing here? Rickles, what the hell is he doing here?
You can
Rivers,
do it. I believe in you.
Rivers is here, and he's kicking ass.
So what
at the end of the day,
I do kind of enjoy how Rivers has adapted himself, because prior he had gone for some really big home run swings, which had worked because he's playing against a character that he goes for things like that, and it's big plays, big ways to take the stock, and not so risking himself so much that he would get killed for it, just overpowering or